Welcome back. Rainfall, we saw a lot of that today. It didn't matter where you were. We got 1.21 inches at Columbia Metro, and we saw some impressive numbers along the coast. These are real-time conditions on the SkyWatch WeatherBug Network. 1.34 down in Moncks Corner, just outside of Charleston. Sullivan's Island, only 4/100ths, while 0.4 of an inch. It's Dallas Point Elementary School in Charleston, and the Dock Street Theater, over ½ an inch of rain. Temperatures still comfortable. We got a warm front that lifted through late in the day and helped to raise these numbers. Columbia Metropolitan, 52. Like I said, 1.21 inches of rain falling there. 45 right now in Lexington at Batesburg at our scanner location. Just shy of an inch of rain, and 0.76 inches of rain falling in Newberry at the Opera House. 42 the temperature right now, and for day two, I wish I could say, hey, take a look at the sunset, but that's not the case. We saw a lot of clouds and rain today. Pleasant evening as we look at the clock tower of the Newberry Opera House, but unfortunately, we didn't get that beautiful sunset. Good news is, I do think we'll have one tomorrow. Want to show you visibility because you can see it's already pouring. The upstate, Greenville, Greenwood, even Rock Hill on 77 down to 4 miles of visibility. What does that mean? It means we're starting to see some fog developing in some locations, and we'll continue to see that overnight. So tomorrow morning, good day Columbia, these numbers will probably be less than 10 for most locations, which means you need to prepare for some fog for that morning commute. Give yourself a little extra time, and please, if you are near a school zone, let's slow it down so that you and the kids waiting for the school bus are safe as well if you come across that fog near those school zones. The rain continuing to work its way out. We've got the clouds that are breaking up as well. The bigger picture, map's a lot quieter compared to 24 hours ago, where we had all kinds of winter weather scenarios to the west and severe weather scenarios to our south, and we were in that perfect setup to get the shower activity that we dealt with. Still some winter weather advisories throughout parts of central Missouri, but we're seeing all this moisture lifting northward. Notice we don't have any severe weather in the south, but we do have some lake wind advisories as we're expecting some breezy conditions heading into Wednesday. So if you were maybe going to take the day off, had the day off, wanted to do a little fishing out on Lake Murray or maybe your favorite watering hole, keep in mind those waves will be a little bit choppy at times with those strong winds throughout the day. Now, rain again, that's gone. These wind vectors right here, how they're so close together, that's a good indication that we're about to see some real breezy conditions, and that'll be the trend as we head throughout Wednesday. Otherwise, not a lot to talk about. We'll see some clouds, some sunshine, and temperatures will be pretty comfortable as well. With patchy fog, we're down to 40 tonight in the city, a southwest wind at 5 to 10. And then as we go through the day tomorrow, again, clouds, sunshine from the 40s into the 50s by 9. All the way into the 60s by 3 o'clock. 64 the high that I'm forecasting for tomorrow. 61 by 5, and with some clearing down into the 40s by this time tomorrow night. Here's your 7-day forecast. 64 that temperature for Wednesday. 57 though by Thursday. We're starting to see Arctic air coming in, so the numbers are not doing what people want to see, and that's going up. Instead, they go down. Now, there is a disturbance that looks to develop that could, when you get Arctic air, and you get a little moisture in the form of some clouds, it tries to wring every bit of that moisture out of the atmosphere, which means Saturday night, I have not wanted to say this for a week now, but I've seen it in the models, you could see some flurries in parts of the Midlands. Some flurries.
So and this means that people out there who have to go to church, you have to go to church.
It wouldn't be something like that to create scenarios for that, but it'd be one of those things that you look out and a little flurry here or there. So not a big scenario, but people keep coming to the Weather Center and asking about it, so I was like, tonight, I'll go on and stick my neck out and say that on the record, because I'm one of those too. I really want to get snow.
I don't. I do have a question for you. I notice sometimes when it will flurry, I haven't dealt with as much snow lately, it doesn't seem to be as cold when the flurries fall.
Yeah, you've got a lot of the times when that is pushing in, there's not as much of that bite in the air, not as much moisture, so you're not dealing with the wind chill. We haven't had the winds as strong, because when you get a real windy day, that adds to the chill in the air. So little things like that to factor in. Also, when you get the temperature hovering right there around 32, after you've been in the low and upper 20s at times, which is what we saw a few weeks ago, that also factors in as well.
I'm quite sure you'll be watching.
We will. A watchful eye just for you.
All righty. Thank you, sir.